Okay, Giants coming to town. Talked to some of my buddies at the Giants. They told me I got to get ready for two quarterbacks in this game. He says, I know Eric earlier in the show was kind of thinking that DeVito was going to be okay for this, but it looks like that they're getting ready. They're getting two quarterbacks ready to play in this game.
Tommy Cold cuts.
Yeah, Tommy Cold cuts.
You still feel good about taking the Cowboys in Survivor if that's the case?
I really don't. Not if Locke plays. I will tell you this, though. This is going to be a Malik Nabers 17-target game after what happened last week with them.
Got a chance to get the turkey leg, huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, he's complaining about not getting targets until they're already down by 1,000,000 points. They're going to force feed him. Yeah, get ready for this, whether it's DeVito or Drew Lock. I guarantee you this is going to be one of those games that all of a sudden you're thinking like bring your lunch pail if you're covering him.
if you're covering Malik Nabers,
bring a hard hat
because this is going to be pretty significant with the number of targets he's about to get. And the thing you got to like about if you're a Giants fan, and not many people out there listening are Giants fans, but the thing with Nabers is that he's one of those guys that's going to line up the majority of his snaps out wide, and he'll sometimes play in the slot when he has to, but when he plays in the slot, he's pretty effective at that position. They've targeted him 19 times, and I was curious. I'm like, man, this guy is he always playing outside? But I went back and looked. He's got 19 attempts in the slot, 15 receptions. Now, do you stay out of the slot to avoid Jordan Lewis? That might be in it. You'll probably have Diggs back this week. So that would mean Bland and Diggs on the outside with Jordan Lewis. So depending on how the Giants really, really want to play this, between Bland and Diggs, if you were to go after one of the corners, who would you go after?
Bland. I think he's played less, and I just don't think he's as sticky.
Yeah, I'd probably, if all things were equal health-wise, I would say you would go after Diggs, but I think with where Bland's at in the recovery or whatever, I would want to test him and just see where he's at, especially off a short week. It's like you haven't played in forever, and now quick turnaround. I'd probably be attacking Bland.
I think I would go after Diggs. I think that when you start to talk about playing the ball on the move, I think Bland could play a little better. Running with and then kind of staying. And you're talking about being sticky.
Like the physicality of Bland is definitely higher than that of Diggs.
I think you're going to have to be, in this game, you're going to have to be that way. I think you're going to have to play with a level of physicality on this guy. I don't think that they can allow him just to take over this game. And, because I really do believe this with my heart, that they're going to target him a bunch in this game. Now, people say, well, damn, Brian, they've got Tyrone Tracy as a running back. Tyrone Tracy is a really good back.
Mm-hmm.
Averages about 5 yards of carry when you look at him, and the way that he gets it.
Man, you're getting 5 a pop, and you can't get anything going offensively.
Yeah. This is going to be. They are Giants guys again. Think that they're going to load up and try and run the football. They're thinking that they're going to try and load up now. I think they're going to try and make Malik Nabers happy myself.
Well, I mean, in the first game, Malik Nabers had 15 targets, 12 catches for 115 yards. He was their entire offense that night.
Could get even more in this football game. They got a couple of good receivers, like say Darius Slayton and Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson is a run after catch guy.
Slippery.
Now, like I say, with Tyrone Tracy as the running back, it really doesn't matter where he runs the ball in a way that it's going to be a successful play no matter where he hits it. He could run the ball outside left. He could run it inside right. His game is his ability to have successful runs. And we talk about successful runs, that's 4+ yards a carry. And this guy is, it doesn't matter. We've dealt with some running backs here the last few weeks that have they're really good. Like Brian Robinson was good inside left. Or you get Mixon. He was better outside left. This guy, everywhere you look where he runs, where he hits it, there seems to be a successful run for this guy. So the Cowboys have got to be well aware of that. This guy, and I looked up this metric too because I was saying, well, man, this guy's has success against where he runs the ball. And was it light box? Is it neutral box? Or is it stack box? Stack box, 8 people in the box. We always talk about that one. He's averaging 4.1 yards a carry against stack box. 4 of his 18 runs are 10+ yards against stack box.
Wow. I didn't think they had a good offensive line.
They don't as pass protectors.
Okay.
They don't. This guy's a good runner though. That I'm selling you.
He's making him look good.
Yeah,
he's legit.
See, this is the thing when we talk about drafting. And this kid came in. He was at Iowa, was Purdue, was a wide receiver. There's a lot to really like about his game. He's a 5th round pick.
5th round pick.
Yeah, in a very, very deep running back draft. This kid right here, when you watch him at Iowa catch the football, running routes. You watch Purdue running as a running back. This kid's a heck of a player. This is the things I talk about when a back can make a offensive line look better than they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get these guys in a situation where it turns into throwing the football, that's why Tommy Cutlets in his first game back playing again, he's banged up. He's hurt. Because these quarterbacks, and by the way, the Giants did you a favor moving on from Daniel Jones. Because Daniel Jones could run the football.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks we saw last week, we've seen really kind of all year, quarterbacks that have had running attacks against the Cowboys have had some success. We'll see with Drew Lock. I don't think DeVito is interested in running the ball, especially being banged up, but Drew Lock might be. But this is going to be a challenge for the Cowboys offense. If they do not find a way to control Tyrone Tracy, it's going to make that quarterback's job a lot easier. But you watch this team throw the ball and try and protect, it's a problem for them. They've been really banged up at left tackle. They're bad inside. They've got an undersized center that has struggled a little bit with power. And they've got a right guard that gives up pressure and a right tackle that gives up sacks. So they're a team that when you get them in a situation where they have to throw the football, their offensive line lets them down more than not. But really keep an eye on Nabers this Thursday and then Tyrone Tracy. Those are the 2 main weapons that you have to worry about with the Giants this week.
Right on, Brian. We won't have a prediction, tomorrow or anything like that because the KMC Masterpiece is going to be on, and I know you're going to have the pre and post game show Thursday. But you think the Cowboys are still going to win this game?
I feel like the Cowboys are going to win this game. Yeah, I do. And I you know what? I'll take them in bet payoff. I think that they'll
going for it, huh?
Yeah, I'll take my chances that they're playing better run defense.
Yeah,
and they can kind of make these quarterbacks have to make some throws in this game. So I'll take the Cowboys in this one.
I'm going to do that too, Chief, if you don't mind. Hopefully I don't give you the curse here. I gave Wolchuk the curse. He finally lost on a Thursday night the moment I ran with him, try to jump on that train. But I feel like in a short week and the Giants having the drama that they have, this would be a week where you need the off day to get everybody back on the same page and say, hey, we have a rivalry game. I think it's just toxicity and finger pointing, and now they shut down Ojulari. It's just, I don't know how motivated of a Giants team you're going to have to come in here and play on a holiday.
Yeah, they're in tank mode. They are. I mean, they're playing their 3rd string quarterback for financial reasons. Yeah. Like they have no interest in winning. So it's you guys are probably right. I'm still feeling better about the Packers at Lambeau.